Hello there, and welcome to another stream of Magic the Gathering Arena Brawl. Now today we are playing with Kuja, Genome Sorcerer, and he is a mutant human wizard type kind of guy. He's a cool guy, or they are a cool guy. I think there's some lore around that, so I'm not going to say the pronoun again for the rest of the video. Try not to. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got a fantastic card that cares about wizards. Now, he himself is a wizard, and at the beginning of your end step, create a tapped 0/1 black wizard creature token with, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Then, if you control 4 or more wizards, transform Kuja. And if a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. So, is this deck great? Does it work as it should? Hello, JC's Cats. I love Kuja. Kuja is very cool. Thank you for joining the stream again. It's really good to see you here this morning on this glorious Friday. Okay, so we've got lots of cards to help with Kuja. We've got lots of non-creature spells, and yes, it is black, so it is a lot of kill spells. And I've tried not to go by the way of lots of kill spells because I know it's quite boring to play against. But I have included some, obviously, like Hero's Downfall and Toxic Deluge and stuff like that. But then I've also sort of, again, gone down the token route. So I've added Lord Skitter, Sewer King, not Sower. And we've got in a tutor, so we can search for a card we're after, like Black Mage's Rod, which is also going to create one of those wizards that deals 1 damage. We can play Roaming Throne, which make him a wizard, and then we can create 2 wizards with Kuja, and then we can do 2 lots of damage whenever we play a non-creature spell. I've done Maskwood Nexus to make all creatures. I don't have a massive amount of access to wizards, but by playing Maskwood Nexus, I can make all creatures that I play wizards, which I thought was a cool idea. Big brain smarts. We've got Palazzo here, who is a god who, whenever a creature enters battlefield, it does 2 damage. Now, if he's a wizard, then that's going to be 4 damage. With Roaming Throne, for example, we've got Jadar, who will create who is a wizard as well, and he'll create a zombie each turn, just adding to that token generation. And with Grave Pact, hopefully we can start getting rid of those zombie tokens, and they will have to sacrifice their creatures as well. We've also got the usual red spells here, like Lightning Bolt and Melt Through, which does perpetual damage to a creature. We've got Fatal Push, and we've got Duress, so we can have a look at what they're playing. And we've got Darkness of Eternity, which I love the art for this card. It's so nice. And then hopefully any creatures that die, like Ragavan, because what red deck doesn't have Ragavan in it? Or Ravenous Chupacabra, or Sheoldred. Once they're dead, hopefully we can bring them back with Virtue of Persistence. We've also got Liliana in here, which will create us those tokens and also get those, it's non-creature spell obviously, but it'll also get them to start sacrificing 2 creatures. And if I'm swapping tokens for their main creatures, then fair enough, that's where to go. When I've been testing this deck out, I've had to make a few changes as I've been playing it, because when it plays well, it plays really well, and within a number of 4 or 5, well, probably 5-6 turns, you are winning the game. On the other side, it doesn't tend to work that well. and I sort of went for quite a heavy creature deck, mostly wizards, but then I found that there wasn't enough non-creature spells, so I've changed that. If you want to have a look at the deck prior to the stream, then please join my Discord. Quinn joined a couple of days ago, and he showed me some amazing decks. So yeah, and he showed me a lot of infinite combos as well, so that was great to see. So yeah, you can join Discord. I've also added it in the description, and on Twitch I've added it to the SD thing, so you can have a look there. So I think that's pretty much it. So with that being said, let's jump into the queue. It gets paired a lot against VV and mono black, mono red, and mono green. That tends to be the pairing for this deck. And I'm not sure why, but I think it's probably because of the tempo of Rakdos normally. So yeah, by the way, I started watching Amazonian because of you. Oh, good. I'm glad. She's really good, isn't she? She's really knowledgeable, and she's really and she did a Kuja deck yesterday. And I was like, oh, I don't want people to think I'm copying, but I did announce this the other day, and I didn't know she was going to do a Kuja deck. So we're playing against a really difficult deck. It's going to be because it's going to be dinosaurs, lots of dinosaurs. Well, I'll have a read of that in a minute. We've got a couple of non-creature spells. We've got a way to sacrifice creatures. We've got some graveyard recursion, and we've got a haste enabler. Only 2 lands. I'm going to keep it. So Pantlaza Sun favoured. Whenever dinosaur you can call enters, you may discover X, where X is that creature's toughness. Do this only once each turn. So they're going to be playing creatures for free, and it is going to be painful. Yeah, going back to Amazonian, she's really not only is she really I grab that spell. First misclick of the day. Tick. She's really. Oh, we can grab one here. So I don't want to play anything yet. I want to sort of hold fire until he comes out, and they will target him as soon as they come on the battlefield. They do target. So let's grab this Isabella. Okay. Okay. Yes, that's fine. So she's really not eager. Eager's not the right word. You can just tell she loves magic. I can't believe that. I get brain fog, so I forget words of things very easily. Just so you know. Right, what should we do here? We may as well play this because it can be both. Let's get out Warren Soul Trader, just so we've got a little bit of a creature on the battlefield. So if they're attacked with any creature that has haste, we have a little blocker there. We've also got ways to sacrifice stuff. Corey Steel Cutter is going to create tokens. Fingers crossed we can cast more than one spell a turn. Okay, Knight of the Stampede, what do you do? Dinosaur spells cost 2 less to cast. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, I don't want them to have access to dinosaurs that cost 2 less. And I'm going to play this now again, just to get another creature. We're going to return a Curse Marauder to my library. Because I've got a feeling that's going to come in handy in the future, and I'm going to attack for 3. Start getting some damage in. Warren Soul Trader is a wizard, although he doesn't do any damage to my opponent. So yeah, what did you think to Amazonian in the end? I think next turn it'd be nice to have a Fatal Push or something in hand, so that I could do Kuja into a spell. So they're going to discover 5, and they've already got one of their big creatures. But that's okay, because so they're going to have other dinosaurs you control have haste. Wowzers. So I think I'm going to be following the trend. Also, I recommend you to watch Moldhound on Twitch and Shuffle Up and Play on YouTube. Shuffle Up and Play is Tolvarian College, isn't it? Tolvarian? That doesn't sound right. Yes, I do watch them, and they are great. Moldhound. Moldhound. I don't know that one, so I will check them out. What's a Moldhound? Yeah. Yes, Tolarian. Yes, Tolarian. I knew it was something like that. God, they've gone big. They've gone quick. What I need is Toxic Deluge. Already, I think I'm going to be keeping the tradition of losing my first game today. Come on, think. Right, I'm going to play Courage Step. This isn't going to help my game plan, but I just think they're getting too big too quick. So I'm going to kill that, do that, and then I'm going to attack with everything, and then I'm going to feed the swarm back into my library, so that then I'll get another creature spell. So let's do a little bit more damage. Yes, I'm going to be taking another 9, and then I'm going to play Knight of Ebon Legion. Yeah, I really like Tolarian. They're really good over there. Shuffle up and play, especially the commander shuffle up and play is really good. And Amazonian's been on that a few times as well. So yeah, big fan. And he's very honest as well about things he doesn't like, and for such a big channel, it's nice to see. It's quite refreshing for people, especially when you end up getting stuff from Wizards of the Coast, and he works with one of the set creators, doesn't he? But he does tend to be very honest around Wizards of the Coast faults and things like that. So yeah, it's nice to see. Now, if I could give Knight of Ebon Legion Death Touch, that would be great. And another, yeah. I mean, they're big and hefty, and that's a bit of a problem. And I'm not going to block. Yeah, this was a no-go from the start, I think, with this game. But that's okay, because it's the first of the day. So that's one loss. The problem with that deck is, because it's green, the ramp is crazy that you can obviously put in any green deck. But getting those 3 dinosaurs that are all big, all massive, all have really good abilities. What can you do? Unless you've got, maybe I should have mulliganed and tried to get a handful of spells, or could just continually take out the stuff they play. But yeah. I mean, I could have defended there and survived another turn. But oh, Kuja against Kuja. Loose Mongoose. I like that name. That's good. Although I recognise that name. Okay, Shordred's Edict. We've got Grave Pact, and they're conceding. Okay. I'm gonna count it as a win. They've conceded, fine. Dinosaurs are annoying AF. I agree. They are annoying to play against. I've never built a dinosaur deck actually. It's, yeah. I mean, I like dinosaurs. If the Jurassic Park set had come to, although it wasn't a full set, was it? I'm not sure if it was just swoosh. Oh, what is wrong with my brain today? Whether it was somebody help me. Whether it was Universes Beyond or I think you know what I mean. If you know Magic, I think you know what I mean. Okay, we've got a couple of non-creature spells. Only 2 lands again, even though there are plenty of lands in this deck. But we've got some good spells. So I'm going to keep. Black Waltz number 3 is also a wizard who deals damage whenever you play a non-creature spell. So flying, death touch, and lifelink. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+0 whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment spell. Create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying. Great. Another issue that this deck has is not a lot of flyers. So it really likes putting me against decks that, and what I found with playing with Kuja, more often than not puts you against. I applied to join the Discord. Amazing, thank you very much. I will. I'm going to just a preview now, and deny. Approved. I don't like the fact that you have to apply to join, because that doesn't seem right to me. But you can't have it that you can just join until you've got 1,000 people. But I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out this, and I want to add a lot of stuff. But it's one of those things that's. It seems really complicated. But yeah, thank you for joining the Discord. That's great. It'll be nice. There's only a couple of people in it, so it'll be nice to have somebody else to chat with and talk magic, as I love to do, as you should know by now. I'm still not going to play anything. I don't want to cast my... I mean, maybe that... What do you have? I'm going to play Endure and Courage because I think they've got a counter or something. Swords to Plowshare, maybe? Or another kill spell? They're definitely not going to want me to have haste. Or maybe they're just biding their time to get theirs out as well. Or we've got a return target creature card from the graveyard. Okay, no other land, so I can't play another spell as well. So let's just get that out. I'm going to attack. Are they going to want to give up? Okay. Fine. That surprised me, that has. I'm going to take the risk and I'm going to leave it there. And I hope they don't have a... counter spell. Or... I was worried then. That was a risk. Maybe if they got something with flash, are they going to return it to my hand now it's attacking? Fine. Okay. But it's going to still be an enchantment, so that's okay. Could do with some more land, that's what I need. And I'm going to leave it there. They're ramping. Yep, I'm not going to kill that, that's fine. I'm going to try and get my commander out this turn. Whip of Erebus is a great card, gives everything lifelink. Yeah, and I'm going to attack 4/5. They're going to get the card draw, but that's okay. Hopefully Kuja will survive, but we get one of those wizards. So, fingers crossed, we can start doing some damage. And play a couple of spells, maybe not next turn. Goblin Bombardment and Feed the Swarm. No, they're not playing a creature. If they survive... Okay. Fine. I'm never going to pay the 2. You draw a card. Nope. Never gonna happen. I never pay it. My commander always gets exiled when it's in the grave. Yeah, it's something you've got to be really worried about. They're going to start drawing cards, and now I'm thinking of playing Sheoldred and making them get pain for that draw. They're not going to like that. I mean, I foresee a board wipe, maybe, but that's a whole lot of damage for one turn. And we get another wizard. And yeah, so anything they play I can kill, and I can start doing that damage. I'm never going to pay the 2. They're going to hurt every time they draw a card. That's what we like. God, if I could make Sheoldred a wizard. Smothering Tides is a treasure, not card. Oh. Damn it. You're right. I'm an idiot. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it's still fine. I'm still not going to pay it. Why aren't they playing anything? I've got no 1 creature spell, so I could give myself more life gain. Do they have a return all attacking creatures to hand? I don't know. So I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to sit back. They've got 11 life. Yeah, I thought they might have something, but I thought maybe return attacking creatures. So next turn I can do I can do 2 spells. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, create that treasure token. Yeah, not paying that. Screw you! Mana Tithe. Shouldn't be white. So, I'm going to play. I'm going to destroy you. Let's just start with that. They're going to lose 6. Fine. Fine. That's okay. That's right. At least I only wasted 1 spell. Okay. And we'll leave it at that. You can still do 6 damage here. I don't have another... see, they can gain life by attacking, so they can gain 3 back. Next turn I can play at least 2 spells unless they have a board wipe or something. That's what they were holding, yeah. That, not yet. I know what you mean. I do that all the time, so don't worry. The 1 ring. But does that affect life? Interesting. But I've got 1 instant. Decline. So if I do that now, I'm going to play that now. It's not going to do any damage to them, fine. But that means that I can play that next turn before they attack. They can still lose life though. That's surprising that they did that, because they can still lose life. No attacks, end turn. And that's it, I think. GG! Brilliant. Okay, so that's 2 wins to 1 loss, 1 official win, because obviously the other win was they conceded like instantly for some reason. I'm glad you like Amazonian. I'm surprised she hasn't got more following. I know, as I was editing yesterday's video, I know I say a lot, so I apologise about that, and I'm going to try and not say Right, I almost said it straight away. I almost said it. So, have you seen the new GG? Thank you very much. Did you see the new Eternities Beyond? Eternities Beyond? Is it Eternities Beyond? Eternities something. Okay. I'm really happy with this Edge of Eternities. Thank you. I know it had Eternities in it. See, it's my brain. It's my fog brain. I apologise, and I need to stop saying sorry as well. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to risk it. I need black mana. That's right. Yeah. So, have you seen the new? They've done some promos on YouTube Shorts. I saw. It looks good. Yeah. I want to read the story. The lore sounds good. I wasn't sure about space, but then having said that, we've had vehicles and we've had all sorts, haven't we? And I found a fantasy, so why not? And I also saw Ben Bateman short this morning saying that it looks like going to be a problem not having black mana. And I'm going to hit them with a swift lands. Am I right? So Crick, son of Yawgmoth, for each black in a cost, you may pay 2 life rather than pay that mana. Whenever you cast a black spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Crick. Great card, great card. That's a problem right there. I saw a couple of the spoilers. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good set. I just wish there was just a bit more time from this set coming out. That's all. I got rid of that because I have stuff to bring it back. I can't believe I've not pulled 1 black land. Not even a dual, like nothing. Come on. Look how far they've got. Doesn't mean we're out though. We can still pull it back. And yeah, Ben Bateman's video this morning saying that Star Trek set is likely to come in 2026. Which I am not a Star Trek fan. I love Star Wars, Star Trek. I like the newer movies, and thank you. I'm going to do you. To get out you. Which leaves 1 red. And I just really hope that they don't kill it, which they probably are going to do because it's mono black. I don't love Ben Bateman. Yeah, he's okay. He has quite a lot of knowledge. What frustrates me about him is every video, even in a YouTube short, he just repeats the same thing over and over again, and I know he wants to push his content, he wants to push, but when a YouTube short's only so long, it's just like, yeah, I know we can subscribe, and I know that he do pick openings every video, and and I know that we can get, he does an advert, he does a subscribe, and then he does a if you like this or if you like that, and it's a lot of, I don't trust that at all. So I'm not going to block. And he's got a Flux Reservoir out as well. But other than that, annoyance, yes, he's all right. Okay, let's start with this then. So let's go for the throat. And that that's going to do 1 damage. Do they have something else? I really need more mana. I mean, okay. That's okay. You're still going to lose the life. So that's okay. And wait, hang on a minute. So they can do that any time. And they've left Quick in the graveyard, which is strange. I don't have Reanimate. Reanimate would be great in this deck. I'm going to end the turn there. It's helping me that they're losing life themselves. Next turn, hopefully Kuja will flip. No, fair enough. That's risky move, that one. But then I'm going to Thunder Magic it once that's over. Come on. Come on. If they kill it. They may not like that. I mean, at least I can still play. I haven't got any non-creature spells that. That's not going to get any bigger. Fine. Fine. Not a lot I can do about that. Need more mana. Just one. Just one. At least. Come on. Come on. Don't do me like this. Yes, yes. What to play? Get another creature out there. A flying Death Toucher. And then as soon as a crit comes out next turn, they're going to kill it, I imagine. I can play Cornered by Black Mages and get another wizard. And then as soon as Kuja comes back out, hopefully soon, then we can start doing some damage. Now they're going to kill Black Waltz number 3.
You and your world shall perish.
Or they draw a card. So thinking about it,
Resisting me.
I can't kill
will be
Nixilis, but they'll lose life, which is fine because I'm gonna. Oh, I can't play that. So I'm going to play creatures I control have lifelink, but that's a sorcery. It's a bit annoying too, but what really annoys me about Ben is his behaviour and entitlement around cards when opening packs and his terrible sense of humour and the Crabman shows. Yes. Yes, I actually know what you mean. Because he does come off as a bit entitled, to be fair. And his pack openings, they are a bit too quick. There's always something a bit off about him, and I've never been able to put my finger on it. And maybe it's that. Maybe it is that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I followed him because of he was at one of the cons, and one of the con videos I thought was alright, so I've not been following him for that long yet. I just came across him on YouTube Shorts. But then since then, obviously, when you first follow someone, it shows you lots of their videos, and I saw a few of them, and that was what I picked out, the annoying advert for his slim fit card sleeves or whatever they are that he's always talking about. But from the looks of YouTube, I'm assuming he's big on TikTok. I don't do TikTok, but he never really has that many views whenever I see his videos on YouTube. But to be sponsored and get all this stuff for free, which he gets a lot of boxes of stuff for free. Yeah. Discard a card, choose one or more. So target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an instant or sorcery card from it. That player discards that card. Target creature gets -2/-2. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay. What are you going to get rid of? Another wizard. Fine. Trying to slow me down. But now they know I have a toxic deluge. And that's the problem with mono black. Against, especially this deck. There are plenty of lands in this deck.
I perfect violence.
Plenty of lands, and they're already back up to 8 life. I just don't think I'm going to be able to draw it back. Do I get rid of that wizard and create a treasure? I think that's what I'm going to do. Then maybe with a land next turn. Maybe they're going to kill Warren Soul Trader. Aetherflux Waves was so difficult, and it's in this deck. But I think they were relying on the other life gain. If I could kill that, do I have any artifact killers in this deck? I don't think so. Hopefully, I can kill Obnixes this turn. 14 life already. I mean, what can I do? I don't think there's nothing I can do. Although, I'm still at 20 life, and I still have good cards in this deck. And now that everything is... Was it? Yeah.
You shall quench my rage.
And I think they've cheated for another... Maybe they've chosen for a reanimate or something, or just an instant to kill Kuja because they knew he was going to come back out. But at least I'm going to get another one of those wizards. So I need to save Toxic Deluge as kind of an end of game thing. Yes, I'm killing all my wizards, but I'm killing them off. That's kind of the goal there for that one. But Whip of Erebos, I think, is a good call. I don't have any instants or sorceries, so that's not going to help. But giving myself lifelink might be quite useful, and at least doing 1 damage. Try and keep them below 10. That would be great. So I think that's my next port of call. I don't have an instant. Are there any instant board wipes? Is what's the black board wipe? I can't remember what it's called. So now they can pay life. obviously it's got lifelink. I've been creating some good decks. I was kind of worried. Oh, I hate it so much. Okay, fine. I know that this is going to stop me from being able to attack this turn, but just by taking out Crick, it stops them from paying with life. So making him really expensive, at least they're not going to get the life gain from lifelink, and he's not going to get bigger. That's what I'm trying to stop from happening, and I know that they're not losing the life, and I know I can't attack this turn. But get that out. I'm not going to attack. We've got another token. So we're going to be doing a little bit of damage. They're losing life from Phyrexian Arena. With Whip of Erebos, we're going to do 1 damage next turn, and then we can attack Sophia. Sorin. Such an idiot. Okay, we can't kill Sorin, but at least we can take it down to a 4 just to slow it down. 5, because I don't want it to... Definitely don't want it to. But then should I just be attacking them? Maybe I should just be attacking them. They're going to control me for next turn. Up to 14. It's crazy. This deck is crazy. Now they've got an 8/8 lifelinker. And Whip of Erebos isn't going to help me. But then I can return stuff. Not having the mana at the very beginning is what's lost me this game. Even though there are plenty of lands in this deck. But if I could get an instant kill spell... Can't attack. Yeah. Oh no, this is that's what happens, and they get to draw cards. God, I wish they had flying. Being as it's a just a random blue. Well, it's a wizard, isn't it? So, that's going to transform Kuja. But I have no spells. Down to 10, they're going to be right back up again. They've got a crap ton of ramp, they've got a crap ton of mana. I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of this one, to be honest. They're taking half my life this turn, but then are they going to want to attack because they're going to want blockers? They're probably going to take my next turn, which means they're going to attack and block. If they don't, and that's what I know what I'm doing, I'm going to concede this one because I just don't, I'm not pulling. I started off rough and it's just getting... I mean, look at that. They've got card advantage. Yeah, they're going to have to discard a load, but... controlling me for next turn, all these creatures will be dead. And I won't be able to play Kuja again. I'm going to concede this one. Mono black. It's just too quick. Too much of a disadvantage at the beginning. GG. Yeah, respect Crick, but yeah, I think that was a loser. I just knowing what's in the deck. This deck is designed best when it happens quickly, and we haven't really been able to achieve it, unfortunately, so far. But from relying on one card a turn, I just knew there was nothing in this deck. I mean, maybe you'd have a different idea of what could have changed it, but yeah. I didn't go live on YouTube. Oh no, I am really sorry. I didn't press the go live button on YouTube. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, poop. Again, I noticed this yesterday. I played 6 games in a row yesterday, and every single one of my turn ones had two lands. Every single game. 6 of 6. Yeah, I didn't press go live on YouTube, and for that I am really sorry. You've missed how long have I been streaming? 47 minutes of me losing 2. I just conceded to a mono black and winning 2. So far, not great. Last game was a mono black deck. The live will go up. No, it won't. It's still going to cut it. But I'm recording the stream. I'm running 40 lands. So I don't like to go below that. And I know that it is completely random, and I'm not saying that it's the shuffler or anything like that, or it's jinxed or whatever. But 6 games in a row is just crazy to me, anyway. But yeah, and that was with a Selesnya deck, which I have built one for, which is going to be my next stream. So if you're down for a bit of a game, we shall see. I'm going to play nothing. No, I'm going to do that because I don't have any lands in hand. I'm going to draw 2 cards just so I know I can play tomorrow. Normally 38 lands is considered fine. You see, that's what I thought. 38 lands is good, but then I was finding more often than not I was having no lands, and I was winning games a couple of days where I was just getting no lands, and I thought, you know what, maybe I should just start at 40. And so I cut all my decks down to running 40 only, and yeah, so I did that. And since then it's been fine. Obviously you do get the times when you're not getting any lands, but this one, because of the arena shuffler, yeah. Even when it says it shuffles them, I don't think it does. I wish there was an animation that showed you shuffling, or that you could shuffle a few times at the beginning, like there was a button that you could press and it would shuffle it for you, just so you could see all the cards shuffling about. I don't know how hard that would be to code into the game, but that would be nice. Do I play Paradox Engine next, or do I play Grave Pact? Oh, I've got good cards. Yes, thank you to the person who joined on YouTube. I'm sorry I didn't press the go live button, but I am recording it. That would be fire. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? I don't know if it would be hard to code. But yeah, shuffling animation or something, just to see it. Right, there are some really good cards in this deck, in this hand. I'm going to play oh god, I'm right back with indecision. Okay, think. I'm going to pick Grave Pact. So if they decide, although they are playing green, so they could kill that. I'm not going to attack. I'm gonna get another Black Wizard. Next turn, I'm thinking Darkness Crystal into Thank you for joining on YouTube. Yes, watch on Twitch. It's also streaming on Twitch. I can't believe I didn't press go live. Such an idiot. But I have, yes, as I was saying, I'm recording the stream, so I will just upload the stream as it is, and then I will do an edited version and highlight it for YouTube. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. So, yeah. Right, I'm not going to go for a tapped land. But I am going to get another red source. I can't pick a red source. I love Paradox Engine. Can I do... No, I can't do 2 spells with Paradox Engine. But I can with that. So I'm going to go Darkness Crystal. That's going to do 2 damage. Make everything cheaper. Well, not everything. What card would I tutor for, though? You see, and it says it's going to shuffle. But I think I'm going to play it. And go for Aether Flux. They're going to have to get rid of something. What are they going to get rid of? Probably Llanowar Elves. Awesome sauce. I get a nice little 2 life. That would be nice. Oh, I think I'm going to go for that. Ooh, I don't know if that's the right decision, but okay. And I'm not going to attack. And we're going to get a little elf wizard. And I've built, and I know I hate blue, I've built a VV deck, which I don't hate, but I'm not playing it as a normal blue and red way you would expect. I'm going a different route because playing against VV can be quite boring when it's just instant and storm. So what I've gone for, Roaming Throne was better. Shit, the deck, you're right. You're right. Casualties of War. I didn't even think of that. So they're going to get rid of Frenetic Uranus, and I'm going to Toxic Deluge everything and start again. I think. Yeah, I'm going to Toxic Deluge and kill everything, see how they feel about that. Just for the sake of being a bit mean. Can I? Yeah, Roaming Throne. But, I mean, it would be dead now, wouldn't it? No, I'm going to take that life. You do that. And then I'm going to... I've got 6 mana. I'm going to play Corey Steelcutter. I'm just going to Toxic Deluge it for 6. And yes, I know I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have done it the other way. Ugh. Right, but at least we're starting the board again. But I can get that back. They've got plenty of mana. Get Rock Monster. Great card. Death Touch. Roman Foeman is commonly the best card in the decks where he is present. Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. Key to the archive. These decks where Glob is such a good card. I love Glob. In fact, I love a lot of the frogs, to be fair. I am dead next turn. It's just the way of it. GG, good game. I'm conceding. That was my fault. Totally the way I played that. That was awful. Awful. That was bad. Just, YouTube, be thankful you've not been here for the first 45 minutes, because I don't know what's wrong with my brain, but today has not been a good start of the day. And that's all I'm going to say. It's been bad. The first play of the day I misclicked, and that was just picking a land. So I meant to pick a surveyor land, and I picked a green, so you haven't missed anything. So, yeah. No, just a little misplay, yeah. I thought their creatures are too big. Toxic Deluge. But that obviously took 6 life. Kaikar. Blue, white. Okay. We have some good cards. We have plenty of lands. So we're off to an okay start. So far. Let's do this one first, because it's going to come in tapped. And we will fetch a mountain, and then we'll surveil next. So we're only competing with a 1/1, but that's going to get big. And they can counter instant or sorcery. So let's surveil. Yeah, mana's fine. We'll play Rockslide Sorcerer next. Mana drain's 2 blue, so it's not bad. If the one creature that they've played has counter in it, I guarantee most of their spells are going to be counter spells. Do I want this on the battlefield? No, I don't want anything. And this is what I hate about Brawl. I hate it so much. I know I play with decks with blue in, and they're not using that mana again. Guess what? They're going to have another counter spell. I can see it. I can see how this game's going to go, and it's going to be very annoying. Yet again, holding up priority. Are they going to return it to my hand? Maybe? No. Okay. I think maybe it's because they don't have any more lands, but they're definitely holding priority for something. Yeah. To be honest, when I'm not streaming, I do. Someone in the comments said they auto-concede when they see the first counter spell. Counter magic is not fun to play at all. So, yeah, it depends what mood I'm in. If I know I've got some good hands in my, yeah, I normally give them one chance. If the next spell I play is just counter, then I tend to concede when I'm not streaming. But I do like to see games out when I'm streaming, and I do like to, unless I know there's nothing I can do, like the last game. We may as well get them to get rid of their spirit, because that's going to get bigger. I would have liked to have saved that. I just think that maybe this might have been handy if they try and kill Black Waltz number 3. Sorry, that's my Formula 1. I'm not a sports guy. I never have been, but apart from Formula 1. A mate of mine got me into it. and I've not stopped watching it since then, and that was in 2012. They may have cards with flash. Screw it, I'm attacking them. Some more damage. But if they try and kill Black Waltz, I can now sacrifice it, and they're not going to be happy with that. See? Another counter spell. But, luckily, they don't have any counters. And what's great is, now they've used all the mana. And they're not playing a land. So they obviously didn't pull one. So let's do... let's get another swamp. And let's play Kuja. And we'll go in for the attack. What does Kaika do? I forgot to look at him. When I always get mixed up between Kaika and Nardu, and I know both of them are evil. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose one. Exile another target creature you control, and then return it. Or create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. Yeah. The blink decks are awful. Next turn, if they survive, I will have the ability to transform Kuja. Fine. Okay. Okay. I'm going to learn from what you said, and I'm going to roaming throne it. I'm going to play that. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get roaming throne. You are absolutely right. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. You beauty. We can't play it this turn, unfortunately, and then we'll go in for a juicy attack. Oh, you were right. Roaming Throne's always the way to go. Are they going to have something like River's Rebuke? I can't remember how much that costs, or the one I always forget the name of, possibly. But Roaming Throne. Let's create that wizard. Where are you? Obviously, in the W section. So, if I play Toxic Deluge, right, so I can't, I would do 2, and then I would do 2, 4, 6, but then I'd kill one of my wizards. Should I Toxic Deluge it for 1? So it won't kill Kaikar, or do I set up for next turn? You know what? I'm not going to attack. Yeah. And I'm going to play Queen Brahne. Brahne. We're going to get another wizard. He's going to transform. We're going to get another 2 wizards, sorry. Doink. Doink. And then we play Toxic Deluge next turn for 1, and we're going to kill them off. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. 1,000 times yes. Yes, they might be able to return Roaming Throne to my hand. Okie dokie, that's fine. Don't need it. Don't need it at all. No problem here. No problem here. Yeah, you've got creatures now. Amazing. They're not going to like this. Not one bit. Joker reference. GG! We beat Kaikar! And the counter magic. And that's how this deck works and should work. Brilliant. That was a good win. I enjoyed that one. So thank you very much. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for joining on YouTube. I'm really, really sorry that I cut the beginning off. Right, 850 gold. Nice. I'm wondering now whether to start saving the gold, because I promised myself that I was going to collect all of the cards for Final Fantasy, and that was going to be my first set that I was going to have. But I just think it's a bit of a tall order. I mean, I know you need 4 of everything, so I'm not doing too bad. But I'm just not going to get... I just think from doing the Mastery Pass and getting the packs that way, I'm going to hit that goal. So I'm wondering, do I just start saving the gold and waiting, or do I... Because I love opening packs. But then I could scratch that itch with my second account, which... Well, I don't play on it. All I do is do the daily tasks and play myself. I play with myself daily. Just to get enough gold to open a pack. So I don't know whether to do that. But obviously I'm really far off on the rare. But if I start saving gold now, by the time... I mean, I'm going to get the Mastery Pass for the next set. But I'm only going to get 1, 2, 3... And that's not even for Final Fantasy 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... So I've got 10 more packs before I complete the Mastery Pass, which isn't going to give me wild cards, enough wild cards. But then also, yeah, you should just quick draft at 5,000 gold. But I'm terrible at it. I'm really bad at drafting. Maybe I should stream it so you can see how bad. I've never won a game on drafting. I need, because of how my brain works, because of my... because of my disabilities, I can't quick think that well, and that's why I stumble a lot on my words and forget words. So when I build a deck, it takes me time. It takes me hours. I sit there and I meticulously go through it and think about cards that I've used before and what works and what doesn't. And with drafting, it's just so quick. I can't keep my brain in gear enough. And I've followed YouTube guides on making sure that you've got the perfect mana ramp, and and I try and stick to 2 colours, 3 at most, and it just never works. So I don't know what else to try really, because everybody says doing quick draft is a great way to get all the cards. Ravenous Chupacabra. It will help you get better, and I'll help you. I'm also pretty terrible. Well, okay, we'll be terrible together. From now on then, I will save the gold. Which will only take a couple of days to get to 5,000 gold. So I'm obviously streaming on Sunday and Monday. So one of those days we'll try quick draft and we'll see how we do. I'm going to play that just to give me... I'm just going to ramp this turn just to give me that extra bit of mana. Because if I get another land, that means I can play Kuja, and then I can hold up back to the big bridge. To Fatal Push, Enjoying Innocence, which will become an enchantment, unfortunately. Yes, okay. Or... No, I'm going to Kuja it. And then I'm going to wait for the wizard to come out. And then I'm going to do it on their turn. I might even do it to another creature. Let's see what hits the board. Yeah. So I'll try. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one at random. Create a red and white creature token with those characteristics. I have never seen this enchantment before in my life. 3/1 human warrior with trample and haste. 2/1 human cleric with lifelink and haste. 1/2 Ringman Rogue. That's a really good card. No. Yes. Let's get rid of you. No. Why is it asking me if I'm sure? No. No. I'm going to hold up. It'll come back as an enchantment. That's probably why it was asking me if I'm sure. Let's do that. Then do that. Yes, I'm sure. At least we'll do 3 damage, which is nice. Wait, what? Ah, reading the card explains the card. Right. Am I missing something there? Thank you very much, baby. I don't understand why that didn't kill it. Okay, well, we now have a hefty Kuja. It's going to have to be Lithoform Engine next turn unless we get something else. Roaming Throne would be great. No blocks. You can have 2 life because you're about to. I forgot I was playing against white. His mana value is 3. I thought it said mana value 4 if a creature entered the battlefield. That's really annoying. Reading the card explains the card. I need to read these things. This is what I mean. It's the time pressure of Arena that gets me the most. So yeah. Okay, that's dead. No, it won't be. Because it won't. Oh no, it will be because that's the doohickey one, isn't it? So yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to keep that because I want that for my. If only I had that when I had my commander out, it would have been great. Okay, end turn there. They're going to have a 2-1 with lifelink. Lifelink's a bit of a problem, isn't it? But if I play the wizard, that one's also going to create me a wizard. I really need more lands. Is what I need. One more land and I can get my commander out. I love Balin. I love token decks. Token's my favourite. Yeah. That's great, but it comes with no, it doesn't have to. Yes, it does have to sacrifice it. Okay. I was going to say, didn't Roaming Throne make it a... let's get a... Not that it matters. Let's get... another one of them. Yoink, 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 yoink. Are they going to want to trade? Let's find out. I don't think they are. Another board wipe, because they are playing with white, maybe. I mean, I could Kaya's Ghostform. No. I'm going to save it. Yeah, creatures get bigger, unfortunately. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. +1/+1 counter on King Darling. I didn't know if that's existent either. That's great. Have you got that in your Selesnya deck? they are going to start getting bored. I need to start doing some major damage. That board wipe really slows you down. They'll sacrifice a token. That would be an issue. No attacks. Just need to survive this turn. Because if I play Rock Slide into that's really fucking annoying. Excuse the language. No,
We are part of a
bloody white and they're bloody board wipes.
Stand down.
No, I should add him, yeah. Really good card. And it creates a token. And you can give them hexproof. It's mental. Thank you ever so much for joining the stream today on this glorious Friday morning. I'm about to lose, so yes, you've joined at the right time. Great game. It was a good game. You've got to respect Balin. So that's 4 losses to 3 wins. GG, Balin. Just that board wipe slowed me down, and then exiling everything and holding it. That's the problem with playing against white. I have a problem with playing against all these decks. Whether it's white, green, black, blue. Yeah, Kuja is great when it works and when it's not targeted. And it's just like with another deck I'm currently building. The second the command hits the board, they're dead. And you're kind of like, how do I get around that problem if you don't pull, you know, like Swift Foot Boots or something else like that. Okay, we've got some lands. We've got some good non-creature spells. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to start with Jadar, I think. Yeah, sorry. We're playing against Ghostform Render. Whenever a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life. I can't block, though, with Jadar's token. I wish I could. So instead... I'm going to play Black Mage's Rod. Wouldn't we all love one of them? And then... Ooh. An Impakal. I'm going to ramp. And I'm not going to attack. And M's going to get bigger. We have ways that we'll be able to kill it, but not in hand, unfortunately. And it's got menace. So, it's such a good card. Love her. Love her. Have her in every single red-white deck on Arena. Don't have her in real life. Although it would be quite cool. No blocks. And I will lose 3 life. And that's okay. You see, I put Self-Cipher in here because giving attacking creature, a lone attacking creature, double strike is really good. Okay, so we've now got 3 wizards, and I'm now maybe thinking black. What? I could play Paradox Engine into Jadar start gaining that life. I lose a life. And then Picar's going to become a 4/4. They can't attack with Zergo this turn. Chosen some good cards, and we're going to have to contend with more and more. The more we get. Right, let's think about this. Come on, use big brain. That's not good. That is not good. Bolts, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just then having another non-creature spell to play, which I don't have. But it's not. I can kill an Imprecall. Then it's going to transform. We're going to create a zombie. We've now got a 4/6. That will do double damage as well. Shit on it. It's got menace, so I can't attack. I can't block. That is ridiculous. Okay, come on, nothing. They've got 28 life. Okay. What's giving them all menace? If a creature dying causes a trigger of creature tokens you control have vigilance and lifelink. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would get me Paradox Engine, but then I won't be able to play anything else. Oh, bollocks. Double striking 2, that's only going to do, so double striking 2 to 4, and then that's going to double triple to 8. Yeah, would rather have killed myself than that. So yeah. GG Zephyroth. GG. It wasn't Zephyroth, it was Zergo. Yeah, fair enough. That was fair. And in Picard, and no way to deal with it was just too much in the end. I probably should have got Waltz out sooner. Because then I could have just killed Anne and Picard. But no, it had Menace. What was giving him Menace? I should have looked at the battlefield. I am not doing well today. Don't. I mean, my decks are on YouTube description, and they're on. I'm on my Discord as well. So if you want to join my Discord, you can have a look at my decks, and it's also on Twitch. But don't look at my decks. We're playing against Tifa. Don't look at my deck. Go and look at Amazonian's deck. She did it played last night with hers. Hers is completely different to my deck, and hers she did really well with. And you have to be a better player than me. So, but at least I have fun, and that's the main thing. All right, we've got some lands. We've got some non-creature spells. So, technically, I could play I'm going to get a mountain this turn, and I'm going to have Kuja out turn 2. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yes. 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 That's what I'm doing. Then Kuja. Alright. So turn 2, Kuja's out. That's a good start. This turn... I'm thinking Duress, and can't do both. I can't play Queen Brahne as well. So they've got 2 mana. Are they going to want to play Tifa this turn? Bearing in mind this is non-creature. Okay, Brave. Let's get a Swamp out there. Let's Duress their hand. They're going to lose life. They're going to be able to play multiple lands, but it doesn't look like they have any lands in their hands. So they could pull a land this turn. No, I'm going to attack him. Because they're not going to pull 2. Yeah. Play Azusa, set up for next turn. Obviously haven't pulled a land. Right, now I need non-creature spells. That's what I need. I wonder if I've got a way to give Waltz first strike. That'd be good. Attack for 4, that's fine. Not going to block that. That's okay. Why does this deck do this to me all the time? Let's play you as a threat, and let's play you. When she attacks, she gives me a wizard, and I'm not going to attack because transforming, and I've now got a 4/6 on the board. So Tifa's going to have to become bigger than a 4/6. Wait, what? Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. Okay. Yes, I would have blocked Tifa. Yes, of course I would have done that. What? Okay. Fine. So, yeah, we'll count that. Definitely count that as a win. That's 4 wins to 5 losses. And we beat a Tifa deck, which, let's be honest, was down to them not having any lands. Not down to my skill. Thank you for joining on YouTube and Twitch. Although Twitch is, it's not got very good, saying it's not very good bitrate at the minute, so it's saying it's unstable. So I hope you're able to see all the features of my pretty face. Right, we've got Toxic Deluge, a Curse Marauder, only 2 lands. So today I've played 5, so I've lost 5, won 4. And I think this is probably... God, how many games you currently do not have active public live stream on YouTube? Why am I being told that? That's interesting. Connected YouTube chat. Okay, that's resolved itself. So, yeah, this is probably... You're playing with an all colours deck, so let's get that out of the way. Maybe they'll concede if they see that I've got a anti counter deck. What was I saying? Yeah, I've played 9 games today. And I would say that 5 of those games I've started with 2 lands in hand, even though I have 40 lands in this deck. Yesterday, I said at the beginning of the stream, yesterday I played 6 games in a row, 6, where each game started with 2 lands in the deck. And even if, when I mulligan, it remained 2 lands. And I'm not saying that it's a fix or anything like that, because I know it's random. I know it is, and I know the shuffler, the shuffler on Amazon, on Arena works. It's just hell annoying. No lands, can't play my commander. So we're playing against Tiamat, which is a horrible card to play against. Dragons and dinosaurs can get in the bin. Because when it enters, can search your library for 5 dragons. Good choice. Now they have first strike, haste and plus thingy. Hail champion. How this commander working out? Hello, thank you for joining. Yeah, he's going okay. So we've won 5, lost 4. Sorry, won 4, lost 5. Don't copy my deck. My deck's in the description. Copy Amazonian's deck if you're going to copy it. She did a video last night, and her deck's okay. So, but yeah, I'm when it doesn't get killed straight away by people like that, it works well. But it gets targeted a lot, and it's annoying. I can't. No land. But I could Curry Steel Cutter, damage into Goblin Bombardment, and lose another life. And I'm going to get another creature, so at least we've got something. I guess, while we can't play our commander. And we're going to attack for 2. As soon as Tiamat's coming out soon, and then it's game over. May as well be game over then. Yeah, not doing great, I must admit. I've made a lot of mistakes on some of the games. But that's okay, because some days are just like that. I was playing much better with this deck yesterday. I made some last minute changes yesterday afternoon. It wasn't playing very well. I kind of went for a more creature focused deck, more wizards, and it just wasn't working for me. So I changed it out and just put lots more non-creature spells in. But it's not really been working for me today. I think I'm going to... I could play... I'm going to play Whip of Erebos, because they're going to have big creatures, but I can still do a bit of damage. That's going to get prowess, and I'm going to get a bit of life back. So that's what I'm going to do. That's mana value 2 or less, so I can't kill that. Then I'm going to end the turn there. Tiamat this turn? No, they're tutoring. Awesome sauce. But they're down to 14 life. If you like the stream, everyone, I'd go to Twitch. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry if that Tiamat deck's anywhere complete, it'll be a monster already. I'm going to concede now. Dragonesis with Tiamat, it's too good. There is just 0 point. I do have, in fact, I don't even know if I've got an enchantment killing thing in this deck. So yeah, I'm not even going to carry on with that one, unfortunately. I like to see games through, but I'd rather just not be tortured for the next 10 minutes while I struggle to pull lands. So that's 6 losses to 4 wins. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this Tiamat is such a strong deck when it's complete, like you say. So yeah. Oh, great card, Genova. Genova makes other creatures mutants and puts +1/+1 counters on. I did play against play with this deck. I have built this deck, and I will, when I do the because I'm recording this and I know I'll cut off the first 45 minutes of the stream, but if you want to watch it, I'm going to upload the full stream later on today, and then I'll do the highlights video for Tuesday. So yeah, I'll link that if you want to watch it, because it's on YouTube now, the highlights and the full stream. I'm going to keep this hand. We've got some life gain, we've got some spells, yeah, and we've got mana. So let's surveil first. Let's see what we're cooking with today. And yeah, so thank you everyone for joining. It's not been a great Friday morning. Is it? It's not Friday the 13th, is it? It's only the 4th of July. Ugh. Feels like Friday the 13th. Feels like this is what Friday the 13th should feel like. Not pressing the go live button on the beginning of the video on YouTube. But I don't know if you've watched my first stream that was on YouTube. The very first time I attempted to stream was the stream before my first stream, and I was playing with Yeheni was my commander, and it was a mono black deck, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to play with this deck, and I'm just going to stream, and I'm just going to stream until I get my 15 wins, and that's going to be it. Normally it only takes me a couple of hours. I'm going to play. I love Knight of Ebon Regent. I'm going to play that today. I'm not going to kill the cute chocobo. I'm going to end the turn there. So yeah, so I was playing with this mono deck, and it had been playing really well. Streamed it, and it took me 8 hours to get the 15 wins. Never planned for it. Didn't, you know, took up way too much time. It was a Saturday, so I had the day, luckily. But it took me, you know, that long. And yeah, so that was really frustrating that it took so long. And then afterwards, I was like, right, I'm going to edit it, just see how it looks and everything. And I went to look at the video that had recorded, and it was just a picture of the thumbnail, and I hadn't pressed go live on the YouTube video. So I streamed, or thought I streamed, for 8 hours and got nothing from it. That's the type of stuff I do on this channel, and that's why you should join. Do I want to play Melt Through on Sar's Chocobo and kill it now? Because it's going to get big, but then all their creatures are going to get big. That's got 5 damage, so I won't be able to kill that. This isn't a counters deck anyway, so, and I don't have green, so there's no point in protecting that. But I'm gonna stop that now. And I gain a life, and they lose a life, so yeah. And I may as well attack him. Oh my god, I've blown a valve. Yeah, imagine how I felt. I was so tired. I'd been talking non-stop. Nobody was commenting, and I just thought, well, it's my first video. You know, nobody's going to comment. I had nobody to talk to, so I just carried on talking and talked a load of old waffle. The video was a horrible card, which is why we're going to kill it. Let's play that for Wizard. I'm going to play you to get another Wizard. No attacks, and I'm going to end the turn there. Yeah, so that's the kind of streamer I am. One that makes horrible mistakes like that and doesn't press buttons that I know I should press. It's because I was excited, I think. Genova. So Glisser's going to get bigger. But we're going to take out Glisser and Genova. And I'm glad they chose Glisser there. I'm not going to block. Editing is the worst part of the process, in my opinion. It really is. Yeah, it's a problem. What I want to do is I want to I want to. Sorry, my brain just went. Then I want to. Do I want to? I'm gonna hold that up because I can give that counter and death touch at any time, and I'm not going to attack because this isn't really an attacking deck. I'm going to end the turn there. What I want to do is when I'm not, the days I'm not streaming, I want to then post the highlight videos, but editing takes to edit an hour. I try and get it down to less than an hour if I can, and I just put sort of 3 wins and 3 losses in each time, just so it gives it a taster of the decks. But it takes me like about 3-4 hours just to edit it, so it's a lot more work than you think. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the editing part. In fact, I enjoy all of it. I enjoy playing Magic and I enjoy editing, so I'm quite lucky, really. I just, yeah. What are you doing? Can't be blocked. Fine. That land's going to be a problem. Let's 8 flux. They're going to lose 2 life. And then let's grab a Surveyor land and see what we can do there. So do you have a channel as well? What's your channel called? And that's just, I've already used the spell land. I don't have 3 to give that. I'm just gonna attack this turn. That's fine. Are they gonna want to lose 3 damage? I need more of the quick spells, and there are loads in this deck. Well, I thought enough really, but I've hardly been pulling them today. And at least Knight is going to get bigger, and we've now got an even bigger creature. Oh crap, yeah, I forgot about Blightsteel. Ah, damn it, yeah, I should have realised that. I'm an idiot. Okay, I need to kill Blightsteel. Blight Beetle, not Blightsteel, Blight Beetle. Oh, they're going to kill Trance, Kuja the Fate Defied, I imagine, or are they just seeing what it does? Lifeform Engine, that's going to do 2, 4, 6. Potentially. Roaming Throne would be great. I do know where the followers that I threw in the towel over my gear. What do you mean? Okay. Interesting. Problem with that is I can no longer do damage because now this wizard doesn't create any more wizards. But we can still get them to lose life and get rid of a creature. You get rid of a creature, I get rid of a creature. Maybe have a reanimate or something? Is that why? No? Yeah, no. And then I'm going to play this. Was your PC and stuff not capable of... I mean, this PC isn't great, to be honest. It's fine at running games like this. What did I try and play? I really wanted to play something else. that helps. I wanted to play something else. My setup is gets hot super fast. Oh, that's a shame. But you never know. You can build this stuff up again and do it. To be honest, I'm quite glad they did that because I wasn't creating any more wizards. But now I can start creating wizards again. And I can not copy activated abilities. Okay, that's fine. I mean, they're going to have more kill spells, aren't they? Let's face it. But at least I'm still getting life and I get another wizard. And then this is going to bring my wizard count up to 3. So then next turn that will transform. I just need one more kill spell. Or for them, I mean, they're going to have to block. That's not going to kill Genova. Yeah, laptop salvaged from a textile dumpster out there. Let's destroy target creature. And that's GG Genova! I think what did it for them was ball wiping. I don't know why they did that at that time with the blood artist down. They must have thought they could bring it back somehow, but that was a lot of life to lose. But GG! I love Genova. Great card with the Final Fantasy set. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so check out my video. So I take it by you using the word dumpster, you're an American, because I've seen so many videos of people going dumpster diving, finding all sorts of cool stuff in dumpsters. Yeah, I mean, I tried streaming a few years ago, but I hadn't learned. Well, I had learned. I was starting to learn Magic then, but I was playing sort of horror games because I do enjoy playing a good horror game. But I found myself getting to the point where I stopped enjoying it because I had to keep trying to think of new games to play, and I just got to the point where every horror game became the same, and I just felt a bit worn down by it, so I stopped. My daughter then had my PC so she could use it for school and stuff, and then it's only been recently again where I've had access to a PC again, that I thought, and been playing Arena every day, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it again. Thank you very much. It was a good game. That was a good win. So yeah, we're now 5 wins to 6 losses. So I think that tends to be most of my decks really, on like the between 46 and 50% mark. Apart from my Selesnya deck, which I found, no, not my Selesnya deck. What deck was it? That's really good. I need to bring up my stats on Untapped. I think it's my Zergo deck. Yeah, so I've got, coming up in on Sunday, I've got a new Selesnya deck, which I'm really enjoying playing. I love Selesnya. So that's great. Then, I should have played Greedy Freebooter. Then, on Monday's stream, I'm playing with I can't think of the name, my brain's gone blank, a red, white, black deck that is similar sort of play style to see, this is going to be a problem for me. Similar sort of style to Zergo, so it's going to be a lot of. They're going to be able to bring that back, but let's get rid of you, and let's get roaming from. Oh, yes, that's also good. The problem with the commander which we're bringing out, which I haven't explained, and I will explain it now. Sorry, I'm thinking like 4 different things at once. So, yeah, at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. Exile target creature card from a graveyard, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's 4/4 black zombie. So, if you don't kill it, they'll bring it back, but that comes back. It's a nightmare, but it is a great commander. They're just going to kill that with their token. Yeah, no, I'm not going to kill it now. I don't want to lose it, so that's fine. We have treasure, we have the roaming throne. So Kuja, and then if they don't kill it, which they probably will because they're playing black and blue, or if they don't counter it, into roaming throne the turn after. And now zombies have flying. Good. And now damage my creatures take, don't lose it. They get... yeah. So that's also going to be dying, but coming back as a force. Zombies. Oh, it's so good. My wife's favourite deck is a zombie deck. With Thingy-my-bobby and Thingy-my-bobby as the commander. I can't. That card that has that name, that thing. Are they brother and sister? I'm not sure. Okay, so they're going to start gaining life. They've now got a 5/5. That's fine. That's fine. You do you. So let's do roaming throw. And let's do wizard. And then let's do sacrificing a non-token creature. So that's going to do 2 damage. And we will flip this turn. No attacks, because this really isn't an attacking deck, but now we're going to have a 4/6, some blocking, but I just need to stay alive. I'm not going to block, just need to stay alive. My cards need to stay alive, because if we can do Hero's Downfall next turn to Patient 0, we'll be doing not 24 damage though. Got it. Oh, pulled another spell. Pulled another spell. That would be phenomenal. And all their tokens are going to be Death Touch, so I'm going to kill that. They're going to play zombies from the graveyard once per turn with Zolashur. So that's great. Yes, you are right. Geyser and Geralf. Geezer and Geralf. Okay, let's... Let's get a... Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. I don't want to sacrifice anything, so I'm just going to kill you. That's going to get rid of... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't do it. But 2 of those are on the ground. So I can block 2 of them. Zombies don't have haste. So Liliana next. Oh, please don't pull a kill spell. They're going to pull a kill spell, aren't they? Hopefully the... I don't even want to look. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Oh. Reach the orifice just because I wish I had it. So they're playing Pepper. Yeah, so I'm going to lose 2 life. Wait a minute, how did I lose all that life? In this creature, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Okay. So I should have lost... Wait, what? 2, 4. Why did I lose all that life? I don't understand. Right, have I missed something here? I was on 12, so I should have lost 2 life. Don't understand that bit. but it is me we're talking about. So yeah, they're probably going to attack me with everything. So I'm going to give up Heartfice Immolator. I can't block it, there's nothing I can do. That's fine.
Your corpse will make an excellent minion. I do quite enjoy necromancy.
So if I kill you, draw a card.
You've reached an
That's not gonna help
undead
me.
end.
I should have. It was that. I should have. Bollocks.
My packs give me
Okay,
strength.
so. But they play a creature and I'm going to lose 2 life, and then. GG. Good game. If I'd have killed that, it would have been fine. Ah, that was a good game as well. Damn it. Bloody zombies. So 7 losses. Alright, let's do one more for the day. So thank you to everyone who's joined the stream. Next streaming on Sunday at 11 AM. Let's do this. Can't end on a loss. Any other deck, and that would have won. Any other deck, but zombies just having them churn after churn. And if I'd have killed their spell that gives them flying. Shelob, spider deck. Very expensive to get out though, so we have time. Hopefully. Got no ramp. Well, I've got a little bit of ramp, but only 2 lands again. Well, so this is. I should have been marking it, but I think this is the 6th game with only 2 lands, which is just ridiculous. But I'm not going to shuffle because I like the cards. So, Death Touch and Ward. Other spiders you control have Death Touch and Ward. Whenever another creature dealt damage this turn by a spider you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a food artifact with sacrifice. So, yeah. Let's. Is that Surveil Land? Yes. Should have done that first. It doesn't matter. Let's see what we've got. Jadar. I'm going to keep that on top. And now I'm not pulling a land this turn. But let's get into this action thing. Let's see what kill spells they've got, being as they're playing with black. Damnation, okay. That's the board wipe I was trying to think of earlier. As long as a quick creature is attacking, it has first strike and must be blocked if able. And it has first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. Let's get rid of you. I don't want to be forced to block. This isn't a attacking deck. Okay, let's go you. So we've got that bit of ramp, and what else can we do with this? craft with 2 creatures. Whenever this creature enters or attacks you, mill 2 cards. No, that's not how it is. This deck's just going to sit there. I don't have enough graveyard recurral to sort of make that make sense. So, I mean, they could board wipe at any time. But if we have Blood Artist out and enough creatures, it might help. So let's go. Can't do Virtue of Persistence, but I can do that. So I'm going to play that. And I'm going to play. Can't do that. If I do that, they're going to board wipe. So let's play Jadar. I'm going to attack for 3. They're going to board wipe. It's coming. I feel it in my groin. What's going to happen? I shouldn't have played Jadar. At least it's gone, I guess. And we have the mana to replay Kuja. So that's good. Nothing else we can play, but we've got another wizard. That's the good thing about Kuja, is it doesn't take long to rebuild back up.
Are you enraptured by my beauty?
Oh no, that's the...
A gift in
pants.
exchange for loyalty.
Let's pay 3 life. And let's get rid of you.
I am merely delayed, not defeated.
Let's... I can do both, so let's do that. And let's do persistence on one of them. I'm not going to attack because they'll just defend with all of them, and Kuja will die, but we get another. Great, we're going to kill Shelob because they have to sacrifice a non-token creature. You can't copy that. Oh. GG! And we end on a win! 7 losses to 6 wins. And with that, that's nice. I can end on that. That feels like a little bit of redemption. Like I say, when this deck works, it works really well. And I enjoy playing with it. But I just think I've got the balance slightly off with perhaps non-creature spell. If you like talking Magic and you like talking decks, then join my Discord. So as soon as this stream's over, I'll be adding Sunday's stream deck to Discord, and you can add your decks. Unfortunately, it has to be in picture format because it won't let you write that longer message if you paste it, which I prefer it pasted so I can see each individual card rather than having to zoom in on the picture. But yeah, and you can give me tips and ideas, or you can show me how your deck works, and it's just a nice place to chat about Magic. Unfortunately, there's only a couple of people in it, so you have to send an application to join, but I'll approve everyone. I wish it was just free and you could just free to join and you could just join it. So yeah, my next stream is Sunday, 11 AM, and that's going to be playing with Selesnya, and that's 11 till 1 PM. I'm not going to show you the deck. I have been busy building. So these are my decks, well not Kuja because I've just played with that, but these are the decks that I will be playing with over the next few streams. And I've built a VV deck, even though I hate blue. So, and I'm quite pleased with it, and it's possibly not going to be the way you think it's going to go. So yeah, so that's all the time I've got for today. So thank you ever so much for joining. And I will see you in the next one, when I will not forget to press go live on YouTube. So thank you ever so much. Take care. Love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.